Caught in the crosshairs of the trade war, U.S. smart tech that's manufactured in China. Electric scooters, smart bulbs, and smart thermostats all face a 25% tariff. At 18, Tiffany Zhong became a venture capitalist, and now at 21, runs a company that gathers market intelligence on teens.
We grew up on smartphones, we grew up on social media, we grew up on these smarter products making our lives so much easier and so much faster. These tariffs will impact kind of which products we will continue buying if prices go up, which is a huge concern for kind of companies and consumers.
Another popular trend among the young that could take a hit, vaping devices. China makes the vast majority of what are called vape box mods, which actually have computer chips in them, greatly bringing down the cost of vaping.
It's a little bit of a concern that it could impact the industry, more so on the hardware side of manufacturing vapes, or in the case of e-cigarette mods, as we call them, just because a lot of the hardware is manufactured in foreign countries.
But here in Silicon Valley, so many companies rely on manufacturing in China in order to bring down costs to take on the competition. And that can be especially important for startups. Silicon Valley-based Amino Capital has invested in more than 100 startups. That includes being the first investor in Candy House, which created Sesame, a device that can be placed on almost any type of lock to turn it into a smart lock. Candy House is hoping to move manufacturing to China, but uncertainty caused by the tariffs is making the decision harder.
For them to be more competitive, it's very important for them to lower the cost. And if the company can manage the cost really well, they can grow really well. And they will increase the staff in U.S., in Taiwan, in China.
Though Li is optimistic about the trade dispute being resolved, he says in the meantime, both countries lose out.
In the short term, definitely it impacts China more. But over the long term, U.S. benefit the most from the global economy and the global trade. So over the long term, it's going to impact the U.S.
Li believes the tariffs will force China to look for other markets, hurting the U.S. in the long haul by only making it more isolated. Mark Niu, CGTN, Mountain View, California.